Hi everyone, welcome to my first edition of a show we're calling Doctor It Up. I take regular food and I doctor it up. Today we're going to do some beef brisket, and you saw the brisket, some beef stock, some au jus. I use McCormick's beef gravy. I have some Montreal steak seasoning, parsley, garlic, and I combine my salt and pepper, kosher salt and pepper. So what I do first is I take some butter, which is another ingredient I forgot to tell you at the beginning, and I take my au jus packet. And you could use a whisk, but I'm just going to use a spatula here, and I stir it up, kind of combining the butter and the au jus, and then I'm going to add water to this, which is another ingredient. So once I add the water, again, you could use a whisk here, but I just use water, and I stir it vigorously to get out the lumps. Then I'll take my McCormick's beef gravy, and I'll add that to my au jus mixture, and I get every little drop I can out of it. And once I get that out, then I'll add just a touch of beef stock, and then I'll stir that and get all the lumps out, and then I will bring it to a boil and reduce to simmer. So it's B2B RTS. And then I'll add a little salt and pepper, and then again I'll bring to a boil, stir it up a little bit, and then I will reduce to simmer. So there it's just hanging out, and to make it look a little prettier, add a je ne sais quoi. I add a little garlic salt, add a little steak seasoning, and I'll also add a little parsley just for color and presentation. So that goes in, and again then I'll bring to a boil, reduce to simmer. In the meantime, I'm going to go back to my meat, and here I have just a store-bought brisket. I bought mine at Sam's. You could probably find it at any grocery store or Costco, but this is a really good product. So I take my brisket and I will put it in a pan. I usually add a little touch of beef stock to the bottom, so it kind of steams the meat. I like it really nice and soft and tender in case people want to make sandwiches with it. Make a little horsey sauce on the side and put it on a nice bun, and you can have nice little sandwiches, or you can eat it straight up, but I like it moist, so I always add my beef stock to the bottom of the pan, and here I am laying the beef brisket into the pan. I like to put the smaller pieces on the side and the bigger, longer pieces toward the middle of the pan, so it all cooks evenly. Here you see my reduced au jus and beef gravy, which is thickened up quite a bit. It's got a great flavor and goes really well with brisket. So here we're just taking store-bought products and doctoring it up. So here's the brisket out of the into the pan, little beef stock on the bottom, and then I will ladle the gravy, au jus, right on top. That is good stuff, man. So don't be stingy with it. Make sure it's got a lot of gravy in there. I like to put it all on top. Good stuff. All right, once you got that covered up, then I will reserve a little on the side in case people want to dip. Then I'll add a little parsley for presentation, and a little steak seasoning first, and then a little garlic salt for a little je ne sais quoi. And then parsley for presentation. Doesn't really add much to the flavor, just a nice little touch. And then I will seal it up, and I'll put it in a 425 oven for about 30 to 40 minutes. There you have it. Operation complete. Bon appetit.